Hello, everybody. At this time, we are talking about internal assessment. Internal assessment is the process of evaluating an organization's internal processes and systems to identify areas for improvement. This evaluation can be conducted by an internal team or external consultant. The goal is to gather data on operations, processes, and employee performance using methods such as surveys, interviews, and observations. By analyzing this data, organizations can uncover their strengths and weaknesses and identify areas that require attention. Based on these insights, organizations can develop strategies like implementing new processes, providing training, or making changes to boost efficiency and productivity. Regular internal assessments help businesses align with their goals and objectives, ensuring they stay competitive. These evaluations also promote continuous growth by giving constructive feedback to team members, enhancing skills and knowledge, and promoting improved productivity. And then we move to importance of internal assessment. The first, identify strengths and weaknesses for targeted improvement. Second, utilize positive reinforcement to foster a motivating work environment. Third, facilitate training and development initiatives based on assessment outcomes. Fourth, implement reward and recognition programs for outstanding achievements. And fifth, set performance goals and standards aligned with individual capabilities. And then we move to internal assessment methods. The first method, skills inventory. A skills inventory is also known as a skills database. As the name suggests, it refers to a database that is maintained by the organizations, which includes all the skills, job competencies, and characteristics of the employees. Organizations use this database to get an accurate overview of the company's pool of current skills and also to identify if the present skill set is enough to achieve the long-term organizational goals. And then second, assessment center. An assessment center is another way of assessing an employee's competencies and skills internally by putting them through a series of simulations and tests that mimic the challenges of the job they apply for. This is a little more complex, especially more complex way of assessing the candidates, but also quite effective when it comes to testing the suitability of the employees for a specific job role. And then third, mentoring. Mentoring is another one of many popular internal assessment systems where a more experienced employee is assigned as a mentor to a junior employee to promote career development for both of them. The mentor assesses their mentee, and based on the results, they provide guidance and direction towards professional and personal development. And then fourth, multi-source assessment. Multi-source assessments are also called 360-degree assessments, and it involves a supervisor along with other subordinates and colleagues who are familiar with the employee's job to assess them. This internal assessment system helps you get multiple perspectives of an employee and uncovers how different people of the organization perceive that employee's presence. And then fifth, performance review. Performance review is conducted by the employee's manager or supervisor, mostly at the end of each year and sometimes even mid-year, with the aim to provide performance feedback to the employee. There are multiple types of performance reviews, including top-down employee assessment, self-assessment, upward feedback leader assessment, and team assessment. The managers observe and assess employees for a complete year, and when the year ends, they provide feedback on their overall performance and contribution to the company. And then we move to key characteristics of internal assessment. The first characteristic, continuous evaluation. Internal assessments are integrated into the learning process happening throughout the course rather than just at the end. Second, focus on specific skills. Internal assessments often target skills like research, analysis, practical application, and creative expression, which might not be adequately measured in standard exams. And then third, variety of methods. Internal assessments can include a range of activities such as coursework, projects, presentations, lab work, and oral assessment. And then we move to advantages of internal assessment. The first, real-time feedback. Internal assessments provide immediate feedback, helping team members and managers adjust quickly to address gaps. Second, goal setting and improvement. Regular internal assessments promote continuous goal setting and provide valuable data for performance review, helping employees and management work toward efficiency and productivity. Third, cost-effective. Since internal teams often conduct these assessments, it can be more cost-effective compared to external assessment. And then fourth, constructive feedback. These assessments help deliver constructive feedback that is directly relevant to improving employee performance and aligning with the company's roles and responsibilities. And fifth, tailored to organizational needs. Internal assessments are closely aligned with the goals and objectives of the organization, making them highly specific and relevant. And then We move to examples of internal assessment. The first, logical reasoning assessment. Test an individual's logical reasoning abilities. Second, performance management skills assessment. Evaluate skills related to managing and appraising employee performance. Third, life and sales force skills assessment. Evaluate proficiency in sales force. And then fourth, accountant skills assessment. Assesses accounting knowledge and skills. And fifth, communication skills assessment. Measures communication skills effectiveness. I think this is enough. Thanks for watching.